What's up guys, my name is Ian and welcome back to another 7 New Worlds video, and today we'll be talking about what Bungie is doing to make Destiny different from Halo. So a little while ago I found an article on IGN that was talking about Destiny, and they had an interview with the design director of Bungie, or working on this game at Bungie. His name's Joe Staten. He also worked on the GDC talk a couple days ago. If you guys didn't see that, it's pretty awesome. But I'll link this article in the description. But anyways, he talked about what Bungie is trying to do to make Halo, or make Destiny, better than Halo. And one of the main things they talked about is co-op, and especially when you play the Halo games and you play mainly as the Master Chief only, you don't see your co-op buddies in the cutscenes, or that's kind of expected. You're only playing as a friend. In Halo 3, there's something pretty interesting where when you played co-op, you would appear as the Arbiter, which I thought was pretty cool. But otherwise, you didn't really appear in the cutscenes at all when you're playing with friends, or even when you're playing with people on Xbox Live, or yeah. Basically, what they're saying is that in cinematics, everyone is going to be in the cutscenes, which is pretty cool to me. They're trying to make you feel like you're special, you're an individual too, playing their game. Another thing that he talked about is that they're trying to put more history into the world, kind of like what they did with Halo. They created their own little universe that a ton of people got involved in, and kind of went really deep. So if you know what Halo is like, you should know what to expect from Bungie when they're creating this brand new world. And basically, they want to make sure that you feel that you have a connection to the fallen civilization of Earth, and you have a reason to fight for it. Another thing Bungie is trying to do is that they're trying to give you, the player, more choices, and they're emphasizing player choices. Basically, you've already seen a whole bunch of customizations, kind of like an MMO, where they have, create your own character. You can decide what kind of weapons you use, decide what kind of playstyle you kind of want to choose. Similar to like a Borderlands kind of fashion, where you have a bunch of characters to choose from. They're all pretty different, and you can choose how to play. I think it's really cool. Bungie, in all the Bungie games, you're pretty much just the Master Chief. You're only one guy. You're, if you're a female, you're a guy. If you want in Destiny, in this game in Destiny, if you want to be a girl, you can be a girl. I mean, up to you guys, really. It does not matter. But Bungie is trying to make sure that everyone feels, that there's something special about them. That player customization is very important to them in this game. I think that's really awesome. Another interesting thing that Bungie talked about is that since it seems like Destiny is not going to be so much as a solo campaign as it is going to be like a... I don't know, they say it's not an MMO, but it really, that's what it comes down to. It takes a whole bunch of aspects from first-person shooters to MMOs, and one of the aspects of an MMO is a world that is always there. If someone's online, you're gonna be able to see them, or something similar to that. So basically what they're saying is that they're gonna change the world of Destiny in the long term. And I saw this interesting thing on another article. Well, it was like a website where people were speculating, and they saw this thing in the, I believe it's in the PS4 announcement when they talked about Destiny, and there was a part where they showed some of the footage of the people working on the game. And one interesting thing that came across was, it seems like it's gonna be kind of episodic instead of a campaign that's you buy the game, you sit down for like 8 to 10 hours and you beat the campaign. It seems more like in Destiny it's gonna be like there's a certain kind of main quest kind of thing you can do, and they're gonna keep updating the world so it changes that quest over and over and over until who knows what. But it seems like the world's gonna be changing all over the place, so you always have something to do, and that seems really cool to me. I mean, it gives you a reason to come back to the game, for one. It increases longevity, and it's just more interesting to see the world change, and that's pretty damn awesome. Another thing I like to touch up on is that Joe Staten, he did say that there are 4 enemy races, and it sounded a little bit confirming. So it seems like the 4 enemy races, or there's going to be a set 4 enemy races. And if you guys didn't see my last video, they're the Vex, the Fallen, the Hive, and the Cable. And Bungie's trying to make sure so that when you run into these 4 guys, the combat's gonna be very different. I assume each of these races are gonna have different kind of units, kind of when you play Halo, you have the Grunt, you have the Brute, you have the Elite, that sort of thing. Gonna be a whole bunch of people, and that sounds really awesome because in Halo, I mean, you pretty much fought Grunts, Brutes, and Elites, and those kind of guys, and you just fight all of those guys for what, 3 or 4 games. Every single game you fight the same guys over and over and over. They all have the same patterns of attacking and stuff like that. They change a little, but not too much. But in Destiny, it seems like they're gonna change that around a bit. That sounds really awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick update on this cool article that I found. I think I'll do more of these videos where if I find a cool article I'd like to share with you guys, I'll make a video about it. And anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a rating and subscribe if you guys are new to the 7 New Worlds. We'll be covering Destiny information all the way up to the release of who knows when. And my name is Ian. I'll see you guys later.